Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Yasin Ahmed. I'm going to demonstrate about my final year project CSE 499B. I have done this project fall 2020 semester and my project name is Hand Gesture Recognition Based Application for Educational Purpose and my group name Spartan and my fellow mates are FARIA SORONI and another group mates are SYEDA TANZENA TABASSUM. Before starting code implementation, I have to discuss so many things about my project. Here I go. Prerequisites. Prerequisites. I assume that you all are familiar with basic of Python, NumPy, and OpenCV as they are the prerequisites of this project. Introduction. Gesture recognition has been a very interesting problem in computer vision community for a long time. This particular due to the fact that segmentation of foreground object from a sculpture background is a challenging problem in real time. The most obvious reason is because of segmenting gap involved and when a human looks at an image, a computer looking at the same image. Human can easily figure out what's in an image, but for a computer, images are just a three-dimensional matrix. It is because of this computer vision problem remains a challenge. Problem statement. Okay. Here we are going to recognize hand gesture from a video sequence. To recognize these features from a live video sequence, we first need to take out the hand region alone, removing all the unwanted portion in the video sequence. After segment the region, we then count the finger showing in the video sequence to instruct a robot based on the finger count. Thus, the entire problem could be solved through simple steps. Find and segment the hand region from the video sequence and count the number of fingers from the segmented hand region in the video sequence. And the next part is what is background subtraction. First, we need an efficient method to separate foreground from a background. To do this, we use the concept of running average. We make our system to look over a particular scene for 30 frames. During this period, we compute the running average over the current frame and the previous frame. By doing this, we essentially tell our system that after figuring out the background we bring in our hand and make the system understanding that our hand is new entry into the background, which means it becomes the foreground object. Next part, how to segment hand region effectively from a real-time video sequence. The first step in hand gesture recognition is obviously to find the hand region by eliminating all the other unwanted portion in the video sequence. This might seem to be frightening at first, but don't worry, it will be easier using Python and OpenCV. Before getting into the further details, let's understand how could we possibly figure out the hand region. Next part, what are motion detection and thresholding? To detect the hand region from this difference image, we need to threshold the difference image so that only our hand region becomes visible and all the other unwanted region are painted as black. This is what motion detection all about. And last part is what are contour extraction? After thresholding the difference image, we find contours in the resulting image. The contour with the largest area is assumed to be our hand. So our first step to find the hand region from a video sequence involves the three simple steps. Anyway, we are going to describe our code implementation. How implementation the above concept in a code using OpenCV and Python. Okay, code implementation part. I have to import CV2, then NumPy. CV2 means OpenCV, and then NumPy and math libraries. Uh, Then next part is cap equals to cp2 video capturing part. Here I'm opening a video capture channel to the webcam. Next part I'm using a while loop. I'm starting a while loop actually. Next part read image. I will read the frame and that is given by the webcam and image will be stored. Next part is cp2 dot rectangle. Get the data. I will read the frame. Sorry, get hand data from the rectangle and sub window on the screen. This means I will take the subscreen. I will define the subscreen that is 300, 300, 100, 100, and my hand will be appeared. It will be detect, and it finally it will be crop image by 100 by 300. Next, what I'm using grayscale. Here gray, I have to convert to the grayscale because I need contour extraction. That's why I have to convert image into the grayscale. Next, but I have to blurry that my image. That's why I'm using Gaussian blur. Here, Gaussian blur I have to use. Otherwise, I will not execute the real image. Gaussian blur is an filter. Next part, I am using threshold. Threshold because what is threshold? I have to explain. Threshold is a low pass filter which is the only particular which is only allow particular color range. And here I also use fresh binary and fresh also. Next part is image threshold. Here image threshold is to, which part will be shown when I run the video demo. Next part is version. Version is using for avoiding unpacking error, and I'm using version 3 and 4 because I have find the exact contours. That's why I'm using 3 and 4 version. Next part is maximum contour area. I'm using the formula contour area here to find the maximum number of contour. Next part boundary rectangle. Okay, boundary rectangle I am using here boundary rectangle, and then next part is convex hull. I have to find the convex hull. That's why I'm using here. And here drawing contours. Drawing contours, we have to drawing exact contours. That's why I'm using this code, and I also using a for loop here. And here I'm using a mathematical term. Actually, here I'm using applying cosine rule to find the angle defects. If the angle is greater than 90 degree, it will ignore the defects actually. Then if greater than 90 degree, I have to use cosine rule actually, and ignore angles equals to 90. It means if greater than 90, highlight the rest angle and highlight rest with red dots. Okay, here is the main part. When I will open the demo video, it will showing the condition. If I am showing one finger, it will be show detect finger number one. Well, it will show detect one finger. If I show the two finger, it will detect finger two, and if I detect the three fingers, it will show finger three, and as per this four fingers, and in the this means the entire hand. And the next part is CV2 gesture part. Here gesture is, yeah, I'm using gesture to show the whole entire image. And the last part, this is our last part, is our last part actually. Here it will count until I press the skip key, and here is 27 is the skip key. That my hand and I'm showing it will trying to detect actually, and this is how I'm showing 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and my injured hand.